Get out! Get out now, you strange woman!
Sarah's gut froze as her husband, the love of her life, the one she's been married with for the past 42 years, turned his gun at her and threatened to blow her brains out. Never had she imagined he would do something like this. Never had she thought sudden memory lapse could come along with a monstrous disease such as tinnitus. But the warning signs were always there. They just failed to see them. A headache now and then, worsening noise at night before going to bed, lessened hearing volume in his left ear with no apparent reason. Forgetting his way to the local supermarket. Who would have thought they're all connected? But now, it was already too late. Now Nick had to face his destiny, his worst nightmare, and he wasn't even capable of understanding the terrible thing he was about to do.
Make it stop! Please! Make the insane noise stop!
Nick begged desperately before collapsing on the living room floor, while his wife, myself, and his two beloved grandchildren stared at him in horror. It was the most dramatic experience of our entire lives, and up to this day, I'm thankful my brother didn't do something he would have regretted for the rest of his days. But I have to share this story with you today. Over the past 24 months, more than a dozen studies, including one published in the Harvard Medical School Journal, have shown that people over 40 who suffer from tinnitus and hearing loss are now at higher risk of developing life-threatening brain disease more than ever before in the past 50 years. So I'm afraid at this point, it's not a question of if, but a question of when. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you the real location where tinnitus and hearing loss actually start. Hint, it's not your brain or ears. The one early memory loss sign that you should never ignore if you suffer from tinnitus or hearing loss that can shorten your life by up to 10 years. And the incredible scientific breakthrough that makes it possible to stop ear ringing, restore your hearing to full volume, regain your mental clarity, and protect your brain from early onset memory disease. The same breakthrough that put me on Big Pharma's hit list a little over a year ago, even though it has saved the lives of over 78,000 brave men and women. Just take a look at what some of them are saying. People like Robert Harris from Austin, Texas, who says, "Oh my God, it stopped. The noise in my head stopped. It's incredible how good this feels. 6 years I had to live with this terrible disease. I was as good as deaf in my right ear, anxious and angry all the time. Then the anxiety, panic attacks, and memory lapses started to happen, and they freaked me out. I just wouldn't understand why this happens to me. But it's all over now. The wrecking noise in my head has stopped. It's incredible how good silence feels. My ears are back to fully functioning, and I feel my brain is working like in my young years again. This is the only thing that worked for me out of everything else I've tried, and I've tried so many things, it's unimaginable. Thanks so much, Mark." Well, thank you.